Today we're going to talk about septic tanks. I'm no expert in septic tanks, but I'm becoming one because of all the mistakes we've made and all the pain that I've had to endure putting this thing in and dealing with it. So now I'm at the point where I feel I can give some advice that might help others and hopefully let you avoid any of the pitfalls that we've had to endure with this whole septic nightmare. If you saw our previous video, yeah, go watch it. You'll see. And after that video, we thought we had everything taken care of. Everything was installed and no problems. And another problem popped up because here in Middle Tennessee, which we are, we've got this hard clay soil and it is heavy. And when it gets wet, it becomes even heavier. And we were warned by the inspector not to use a plastic tank, but all the suppliers around here sell only plastic tanks. So I asked them, hey, look, I was told by the inspector not to use a plastic tank. What do you guys say to that? And they're like, no, we use them all the time. It's not a problem. Well, you know, look, they're trying to sell you a product that they only sell one particular kind. So they're going to tell you that it's a good product regardless. So my advice, if you're at least in Middle Tennessee where you've got this clay soil, avoid plastic. I mean, it's just not worth the savings. We would have spent $2,000 more had we just gone with the cement tank in the first place, but now we're spending $2,000 more than we would have spent if we would have just got the cement tank in the first place, because we have to fix these issues that were caused by the plastic tank. And for those of you, you know, that have never had a septic tank before, you know, I'm one of those people. You know, it's just a learning process. I mean, you're not going to know. You're going to lean on the people that sell these products or put them in, and you hope that they're going to give you the right advice, but a lot of times they're just, you know, looking out for their best interest because, you know, if they're doing a septic install, it's a lot easier to deal with a plastic tank. It's cheaper, so they're going to make more money. So just keep all those things in mind. And, you know, I guess I should have listened to the inspector who had nothing to gain by telling me to use a cement tank. I mean, he's been doing this for 30 years and his advice was use cement. And a lot of the old timers that have been doing this for a long time, they're pretty much, you know, saying cement is the way to go. But anyway, lesson learned on my part. And moving forward, I will never touch a plastic septic tank in my life. And now we have to rip out this old one and put in the new one. And fingers crossed we don't have any big issues that pop up after this and we can put the septic to bed. All right, enough of my rambling. Let's get to this. Just got to wait for Sam to come here tomorrow and rip out this tank, and then we'll put the new one in. Driving like a race car. What's going on?
Sam, our excavator guy, started by digging up the old plastic septic tank. The crazy part? We never even got to use it. Not once. Brand new and already a failure. Why? Well, welcome to Tennessee where the soil is solid clay. It's dense, it holds moisture like a sponge, and over time, all that pressure actually warped the tank without a single flush. In states with sandy or lighter soil, plastic systems can work fine, but here it didn't work for us.
See if we can break this thing free. I guess it's coming out in pieces. Whoa. Well, I guess the good news about it coming out in pieces, it's going to be a lot easier for us to handle and pack up and take to the dump, because as far as one piece goes, that's just not something Alina and I could handle. So I guess it's a good thing that it's coming out in pieces. But there you go. $2,000 just pissed away because of, I guess, just bad luck and stupidity, I guess. I don't know. I mean, all the local places that sell these things say that they work fine here, but apparently they don't. And there you have it, guys. Almost ready for the new septic tank. The guys called, they're about 30-40 minutes away, so I feel like turning it into a swimming pool right now. So damn hot out here.
After we got the plastic septic tank out, it was time to prep the hole for the new concrete tank. And with concrete, precision matters. There's no wiggle room here. Once it's dropped in and they leave, that's where it stays. So the first step was leveling the ground as carefully as possible. We triple checked everything because once that concrete tank arrives, it's not like you can just slide it over a few inches. It weighs several tons. This time we wanted to get it right because we've already made a mistake of learning things the hard way and it cost us. So now we're taking time to do it properly and making sure once the tank goes in, it stays put.
Obviously we're not gonna be able to butt it up, but we'll probably get it like maybe right here, and then we'll just tap into it. So we just need to bring some of this dirt over here, or this gravel, and then level it. So I'm from Las Vegas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Long Beach.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's
How
why
long
I'm
you been here?
6 years.
Okay, and you like it?
Oh, dude, this is the smartest decision I've ever done.
Yeah.
The amount of wealth I've accrued in 6 years of living in this state has dwarfed. But man, what a killer spot, dude!
Thanks, man.
You're gonna love watching the thunderstorms when they come.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, since you have a trailer, how bad is it to get those storms in the trailer?
You know, with this, it's not gonna be bad at all.
Okay.
But then again, I lived in a hole, not on a hill.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit different style than you did. But I've taken enough trailers across the country to know that, yeah, it's a little dicey, but just make sure that you give the air enough room to blow kind of through and around it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't make it too big of a sail, but the fact that you've got a covering over the top, you'll survive a bit longer than I did. And boy, you dug a pretty nice hole for a small tank like this.
Well, that one came out.
Yeah.
Oh, a plastic one?
Yeah.
Well, let me get this thing set up here and we'll get
Cool.
it put in. Oh, but as a fellow expat, anytime you want to swing by my place and check it out. just
Yeah, I'd love
see
to, man.
the
I'll get your number
possibilities.
before I go. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, man, this is the best move you've ever done. This state is easily, and I studied all of them, all the states.
Yeah.
Politics, finances, migration patterns, strategic placement, all of it. Weather. This
Yeah.
is the best state in the country. Actually, specifically right here in Cheatham County is the best spot anywhere.
Yeah.
Because this state's the only state in the country that doesn't operate on debt.
Yeah.
And the weather here is great because it kind of does a lot of this through it, so it doesn't
Yeah.
get too hot or too cold for too long.
And just wait. Yeah. If you don't like the weather, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after studying it for years, I understand why and how it works. And actually, the people here are really quite wonderful.
Oh God, the friendliness and like, dude, I went to okay, I was gonna have to register my car in Las Vegas. It was $600. Here it was $100, and literally took me like 10 minutes.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? And it doesn't matter how big of a truck you got, it's still not that much.
Yeah.
The guy who delivered our septic tank was such a cool dude. He was upbeat, funny, and just had a great attitude from the moment he showed up. When it came time to unload the tank, he handled it like a pro. Everything was smooth, efficient, no stress at all. And what really stood out, he didn't just drop it off. He actually helped us carefully position it to make sure everything was lined up perfectly. It's so refreshing to meet people like that, who not only know their craft, but actually enjoy helping others along the way. Definitely made this part of the project a whole lot smoother and way more fun. Once the tank was positioned perfectly, the next important step was filling with water. This isn't just a formality, it's actually a critical part of the proper septic tank installation. Filling the tank with water helps stabilize it, especially in areas with heavy clay soil like ours. It adds weight so the tank doesn't shift or float if the ground gets saturated with rain. It also helps balance the pressure from the outside to protect the tank from cracking or shifting over time. Before burying the tank completely, it's important to make sure everything is level and that the inlet lines and outlet lines are connected at the right slope and that the tank is sitting securely in compacted soil.
Well, it's coming together. We're almost there. Can't believe all this because I tried to go with a plastic tank. What a freaking stupid mistake. But live and learn, and the most important thing is that you watching this, if you're gonna be installing a septic, learn from our mistakes so it doesn't cost you what it cost us, all right? All right, that's it, guys. Can't believe it. 500 sweat bee bites later, and it's done. So now I've got to run temporarily. Look at this. Look at these things just stinging me. Every single one of these things on my arm is stinging me right now. Got to run the piping at a downward slope. So I'm going to get those little step down things that you can order for the RV hoses that step it down, and then I'll connect it to some 3-inch pipe and then drop it into the septic. Hope that's it. Hopefully during all this debacle, the drain field and these other pipes didn't get messed with. Let's just hope this is the last of the septic headaches that I've had to deal with.
The next day, our trencher rental was delivered. We needed it to dig a trench for our water line. Unfortunately, it showed up leaking hydraulic fluid from one of the pipes. Still, we managed to use it enough to dig a small trench for the septic pipe, and even pushed it a bit further to start the trench for the electricity since power was supposed to be coming soon. We're now waiting on a mechanic to fix it before we can move forward with the water line, but at least we're ready to install the septic pipes from the RV to the new septic tank.
None of this is permanent. This is just, as I like to say, natter rigging it to work for the temporary time. Okay.
The first step is to run the main drainage pipe out to the septic tank. That way I can hook it up both the gray tanks and the black tanks so we can flush everything out without having to haul waste away. Once that's done, the RV will be fully connected and ready to go.
Ha! She just experienced the sweat bees. What I was dealing with the other day. They are miserable. They get under your shirt and then they start stinging, and it's like,
On the arm.
yep. All right, so we just got our Amazon, and these fittings, which are supposed to be 3-inch to RV adapters. So I'm going to tie this into the 3-inch PVC pipe, and then hopefully this has enough slope to get it done. And then I also got these sewer hose supporting pipes. So what this does is gives you the proper amount of slopage, so you're not dropping down and then having a dead spot. So this is going to transition the line so it drains, and then we're hopefully going to have enough slope to tie it into. So let's give it a shot. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any way of knowing if it's going to work until we do it. Okay, so we need this one because that's going to connect over here. Let's see if it fits. Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes, thank God. Yeah, so if you need to go into a 3-inch pipe, then I highly suggest you get these connectors. Okay, so I had to get a T here, and then this 90. So this is gonna go together like this. And this other wastewater is gonna go here, and this is gonna go in line like this. So this is how it's gonna be. And I'm hoping we've got enough drop. So let's give it a shot. Guys, when you're 6'3",
Trying to win on this RV. Oof.
just wrecks your body, wrecks it. All right, now let's see how we're gonna get from here to here now. Final connection, we gotta get this to this, which that should be it, right? It's gonna be like this, and then we just need a piece right here. Yeah. All this, guys, for being able to dump your trailer.
Yeah.
Just so much work goes into what's temporary, what eventually is gonna be all taken down. Unreal. All right, guys, I have no idea if this is gonna work, and if it doesn't, I don't know. Gonna be super, super pissed off. All right, I think the only way to tell is you're gonna have to get down here. Okay. You're gonna have to let me know if you see anything coming out of here.
Okay.
Okay. What? Is it?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yay!
Well, it's flashed pretty hard. Now it's okay.
Well, it's coming out. Oh my God, guys. I know it doesn't sound like much of a victory, but you have no idea. This is such a success to be able to flush the black tank and the gray tank. Success!
Yay!
We can use this is a big deal, guys. This is huge.
Well,
If you've ever lived in a trailer trying to haul your waste, or it's just a nightmare. So this solves a huge, huge problem. It was on the trencher, but you're supposed to come fix it Monday, and hopefully they'll give us a little extra time so we can finish that. But this is a huge accomplishment. We now don't have to sit there and turn on the faucet and worry about barely any water coming out because we want to fill the tank. So that's a huge one. We're gonna do our bathroom open, and anyone out there, let me know, because I was sort of told that it's okay to keep the bathroom one fully open all the time because it's just gonna be shower basically and brushing our teeth and stuff. So that's just gonna come out as we do. And then the other one, the galley tank, since it does have little food particles and stuff, we want to go ahead and keep that closed and then use that to flush, you know, every once in a while after we do the black water. So if that's an issue, let us know, but I think that's okay. I would hope so. That way when you're taking showers, you're not worried about filling up the tank and overflowing it.
honey, you're a genius. Guys,
I'm not a genius.
she's doing everything. Yes, you're a genius.
I'm doing it all wrong and learning painfully as we go.
Well, it's work.
It's
so
getting
it's a
done
good
though.
thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, it was productive day. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. We didn't do a trench, but we did septic. Saturday, let's rest.
That's it. I'm gonna have a beer. I haven't been drinking much at all, maybe once every 2-3 weeks, but today I've earned some beer.
Yes.
So, all right.
Good
All right,
job.
guys, see you a little
See you
bit.
soon.